am extremely nervous for this. No video reaction today, but your American friend, is going to take a driver's license test, practice driver's license test for, I'm not sure what country yet. What should we do? Let me pull this open. All right, we got Belgium, we got France, Denmark. I don't want to do the UK because I feel like that's probably the most close to us here in the US, possibly. So let's do, all right, let's just go and stick with Belgium. Wait, hold on. Exam. Okay. All right. So I got Belgium open. With these practice tests, you can prepare yourself for obtaining your driver's license. The practice questions are based on the official theory exam. Don't know what that means. Select the correct answer and try to answer all questions correctly. The solutions appear below. Try to learn from your mistakes. All right. So it looks like these ones are locked. So we're just going to do the free one unless I do really well, and then we will move forward with the paid ones. All right. Here we go. Oh God, this is going to be so hard. Which traffic sign indicates that parking and stopping is prohibited? I would have parking and stopping. I'm going to guess the one that has the big red X right here. So unless we got both A and B. What is this? A red car and a black car? I don't think that means that parking and stopping is prohibited. If you have a white car and a black car, or a red car and a black car. All right. Oh gosh. Let's do A. I got it right. Okay. All right. We're on a roll. Let's go. How do I get to the next one? All right. Right here. 50 questions. All right. I don't know if I'll be able to do 50. We're going to have to do a speed round here. How do I get to the next one? There we go. How many pedals does a vehicle with manual gears have? Well, I guess it would just depend on the type of car, right? Like some have 3 pedals. Unless you have paddle shifters, then you would have 2. I'm going to go off of like this is just a standard manual car. So we're going to say, wait, hold on. How many pedals does a vehicle with manual gears have? Why does it say gears? Wouldn't it say pedals? 3 pedals? 4 pedals? What? How many pedals? I probably look so stupid right now. With manual gears, why does it say gears? I'm just going to go with 3. All right, I got it right. A vehicle with manual gears has 3 pedals. A vehicle with automatic gears has 2 pedals. Okay, I think that's just like a typo. Is that a typo? All right, man, I feel so stupid now. All right, let's keep going. What does this traffic sign mean? Mandatory path for cyclists. That's probably it. Driving straight ahead, mandatory except for cyclists. Oh, man. Road with one-way traffic except for cyclists, and road with one-way traffic for cyclists. I have no idea. This is a 100% complete guess. I'm going to say driving straight ahead mandatory except for cyclists because we have the blue arrow that it's ahead, but then the bicyclists have arrows going both ways. So we're going to say driving straight ahead mandatory except for cyclists. Oh man, I got it wrong. This traffic sign indicates the begin of a road with one-way traffic, except for cyclists. All right, not doing so hot. Let's keep going. Which traffic sign is a mandatory sign? What does that even mean? A mandatory sign. It's gonna be the big red one. It's gonna be B. What?
What?
Like it has a red arrow turning right with a big line going through it, like mandatory. You do not turn right here, but it was A. A mandatory sign can be recognized by its round shape and blue color. Okay, good to know. We don't have blue colors in our traffic signs, so that's a first for me. Oh gosh. All right, we're 50-50 right now. Only 5 questions in. I'm failing really bad. What kind of traffic sign is this? Well, it is a mandatory sign because it's blue. It's not an I'm just going to say a mandatory sign. That's all I know. It's blue. Okay, cool. I got it. All right. I was like, is this some type of trick question that's going on? All right. And you guys got to let me know in the comments if you remember all of these, if you have your driver's license, or if you've forgotten some of them, or if they're like not even common at all, like you rarely see these type of signs. Let me know. It keeps texting me. All right. Which traffic sign is a prohibitory sign? Neither? I feel like it's got to be neither. All right, neither. B. Oh, that was my second guess. This is going to be so bad. All right, what does this traffic sign mean? Caution, there's a train coming. Caution, railroad crossing. That's like immediately off of when I see this. That's what I think. Warning for trams. Warning for a railroad crossing without barriers. Maybe that one. Entry prohibited. Pedestrians and cyclists prohibited. No, it's got to be warning for railroad. Is it a crossing though? I feel like if it was a crossing, it wouldn't have the arms because there is no barriers. So we're going to go with warning for a railroad crossing without barriers. Yes. Got it. All right. I'm turning this thing around. 50 questions. I can pass it. The white car wants to turn left. Which driver has priority? Well, that's easy. The blue car does. That's simple. See, that's in our driving tests. I remember that. Also, when I hate it when I do this, like when I'm driving on a road, I'll be that white car and then the blue car will be coming, or like if it's at a stop sign and they're there before me, I don't know, wherever it's at. When people don't understand who has the right of way, that drives me absolutely nuts. And here in Tennessee, in the United States, everyone that drives, for the most part, especially in smaller towns, is very, very polite. So if you pull up to a stop sign, they'll be fully stopped at the stop sign and you'll pull up next. They've clearly been there before you were, and you'll pull up and they're like turning left, or they're turning left on their side and you're going straight. So you're waiting for them to go and they'll wave you on to like go in front of them. And it's like, just follow the rules. It's your turn. Just go. I don't know. There's a fine line between being polite and just ruining the flow of traffic, if you know what I mean. What does this traffic sign mean? Parking prohibited. Parking only allowed on the verge or sidewalk. It's got to be that one. Parking only allowed on the road. Pedestrians prohibited. It's got to be the second one. Parking only allowed on the verge or sidewalk because it's elevated a little bit. But yeah, that would be the road and this would be the sidewalk, and it's telling you to park right there. All right. Yes. All right. Here we go. We're bouncing back. What does this traffic sign mean? I have no fucking idea. What does that mean? What? End of the motorway. Parking allowed. Pedestrians and cyclists prohibited. Begin of a built-up area. What? End of the motorway? It's got to be end of the motorway. That one's the only one that seems logical because there's like a barrier with a line across it. The motorway is ending. It's telling you to stop, maybe? I don't know. I feel like I'm going to get this one wrong. I got it right. Okay, here we go. 7 out of 10. What do I need? How many can you miss on a driving test like this? I would imagine you got to get 80%, correct? 90%? All right, what does this traffic sign mean? Parking prohibited, entry prohibited, road with one-way traffic, parking allowed. I'm going to say entry prohibited. I don't know. That's what I'm going for. Parking prohibited. Okay, that was close. What does that have to do with parking, though? Oh my gosh. That's just confusing. Which traffic sign indicates that you must give priority to all road users? I have no idea. For us, this is kind of like a yield sign. So if you have to give priority to everyone, the black X, I would assume, is saying it's not yield. I don't even know where I'm going with this. B, I hate it when they put the A and B and neither in though, because I'm like, I want to click neither because no, let's just click B. Shit. All right, I was doing so well. What does this traffic sign mean? Zone, 30 kilometers an hour. That's the speed limit. Begin of an advisory speed limit. Begin of a zone with a speed limit. Begin of a zone for pedestrians. End of speed limit. All right, it's either the first one or the second one. Advisory speed limit. So they just like give you a recommendation of how fast you should go. Begin of a, it's got to be the speed limit. No. Oh my gosh. Why does this seem so hard now? Is it advisory because like it's only at certain times? I'm between these two. Yes. All right. Got it right. What does this traffic sign mean? That is going to mean parking prohibited, pedestrians prohibited, direction prohibited, road with one-way traffic, warning for a danger with, it's got to be the direction prohibited, one-way traffic. Yes. We have this one. That's why I knew it so quickly. Which traffic sign is prohibitory, a prohibitory sign? That would be B, right? It was B. The blue ones are. A? No. I already forgot. Oh my gosh. 9 out of 15, you guys. A prohibitory sign can be recognized by its round shape and red color. What was the other one that was blue? We don't even use prohibitory, like, terminology in our driving. Which driver has priority? That's kind of hard. Well, there's Well, I guess if you don't have a stop sign or a light, we would never have an intersection like this in America, because if you come to an intersection like this, it either has a stop sign or a light. So if there is none, shoot, I would probably say the red car, because it's closer to the sidewalk than the white car between the two, like the distance. So I'm going to say the red car. Damn. It just says the white car has priority over the red car. Why though? This doesn't make sense. All right, let's keep going. Which traffic sign indicates a railroad crossing with one rail? Probably the one. I feel like if there was two rails, they would add. I didn't even know that was a thing. What do you need a sign for a crossing with one rail? Why can't you just have a railroad crossing sign? Okay, got it. What does this traffic sign mean? Didn't we already do this? Parking and stopping prohibited. Warning for an uncontrolled crossroad. Warning for a road narrowing. Pedestrians and cyclists prohibited. Pedestrians and cyclists. That was the other one I was thinking. All right, let's keep going. You're approaching a road narrowing. Which traffic sign indicates you have give way? I can't handle this terminology. Which traffic sign indicates you have give way? This is a 100% guess. I'm going to say neither. All right. Traffic sign A indicates a road narrowing where you have to give way. Traffic sign B indicates a road narrowing where you have priority. Is this why we have so many accidents? You guys have like a sign for literally any possible situation you could be in on the road, where we're just like we don't have any of these, none of these signs. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Okay, let's keep going. Which traffic have our stop sign? Which traffic sign indicates that you must give priority to road users approaching from the right? Well, that's a yield sign and that's a stop sign. I want to hit neither. I want to hit neither because that's a yield for us and that's a stop. I'm pretty sure that's a yield for us. I could be wrong. Oh God, I don't want to hit neither again, but it's either A, you give road users approaching from the right, maybe both. A and B. Yeah, let's do that. Fuck. Oh my God, I'm falling apart. What is the maximum speed past this traffic sign? These are getting hard. This sign has no influence on speed. Go. Oh, wow. Wow. All right. 11 out of 21, you guys. Pretty safe to say I failed. What does this traffic sign mean? We already went over that one. What is the maximum speed on a motorway? Why is it showing me this sign? What is the maximum speed on a motorway? This traffic sign has no influence on speed. There is no maximum speed. Yeah, this traffic sign, it didn't, right? I'm already forgetting. I have like short-term memory, so I forget things very quickly. It was 120. Yeah, I totally forgot what this sign was already. Okay. All right. The priority questions. It didn't give me an explanation last time. So which car has priority? The red car, the blue car. Okay. The blue car. They don't have a yield. Is that a yield? I feel like that's our yield. Yes. It's got to be your yield too, right? The blue car. Okay. Who has priority at a roundabout? Drivers that want to enter the roundabout. Drivers already in the roundabout. Okay, so that's it. Drivers coming from the right. Drivers using their turn signals. No, drivers already in the roundabout. What does this traffic sign mean? Car exploding. Fireworks coming out of car for a football match. Begin of a tunnel. Vehicles with explosive materials prohibited. That's probably it. Warning for accidents. No, maybe. Vehicles with polluted fluids prohibited. You guys, if this is it and you guys actually have a sign that represents like, hey, if you have explosive materials in your car, you can't drive on this road. That's a crazy sign if that's real. I guess it might be accidents, but this is just too juicy for me to not click. That is it. You guys have a sign for that. It's mind-blowing. What? Maybe we do have a sign for this and I just don't know. I would imagine people would go over this if you get like your, whatever it's called, like not C, is it C class? If you drive commercially, I think, yeah, C class. We might have that sign. I've never seen one though. That's bonkers. All right, we're about halfway done. What does this traffic sign mean? A warning for cyclists. That was way too quick on that one. Damn. All right. Oh my God, guys. I can't do this. What is that? What is that?
He has no idea.
All right. What does this traffic sign mean? Turning left mandatory for cyclists and mopeds class A. Oh my gosh. Warning for cyclists and mopeds class A. Mandatory path for cyclists and mopeds. Okay, turning left mandatory except for cyclists and mopeds. Utgezonderd. I don't freaking know. I have no idea. Turning left mandatory? Is that it? Shit. Okay, turning left was mandatory except for cyclists and mopeds class A. Okay. I should have spent a little more time on that. I'm just trying to get through these. What does this symbol mean? Brights? Yeah, high beams. High beams. Okay. Oh my god, these kill me. Which driver has priority? Like, this is like a 100% guess for me because, okay, last time it said that it was the other car on the left, so the car on the left has priority. The white car. What? How is it the black car this time? It's literally the exact same as before. It was a red car right here, and it was a car right here. Did I pick the wrong one? Maybe I did. Maybe it's the car to the right. That's what I did. Oh, shoot. What does this traffic sign mean? Mandatory path for cyclists? Entry prohibited except for cyclists. Mandatory path for cyclists. Begin of zone for it might be a zone. Or is it a path? Maybe a zone. If it's a path, I'm gonna freak out. Oh my god. I'm really letting myself down here and all of you guys. I thought I was smarter. What kind of traffic sign is this? An information sign, a prohibitory sign, a warning sign. A warning sign? Wait, what was red again? Red was a prohibitory. It was red that was prohibitory, wasn't it? Yes. Which driver has priority? Oh gosh. I don't remember what the yellow sign means. I've gotten every single one of these wrong. The white car? Yes. What does this symbol mean? That's gonna be low tire pressure, no? Yeah, that's a tire with tread. All right, basic ones. Here we go. What does this traffic sign mean? City up ahead, right? Beginning of a built-up area, end of residential area, end of motorway, mandatory path. It's got to be beginning of a built-up area. All right, we're back on track. 20 out of 35. I got 14 questions left, or 15. Which traffic sign warns for a steep accent? It would be A, because that's a descent. That's an accent. A. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. With a driving license B, you are allowed to drive a car with a weight rating of, oh my gosh, it's in kilograms. Is it cheating if I go over and do, you know, kilograms to pounds? Okay, so I think with a license B, if it's over 6,500 pounds, it's got to be 7,500 kilograms. Maybe? I think so. 3,500 seems pretty small. That's like a normal car. I'm going to say 75. Really? Or is kilograms less? I thought, guys. All right, if anyone's still watching right now, what does this traffic sign mean? Crossing for cyclists, warning for cyclists, beginning of a zone for cyclists, mandatory path for cyclists. Oh my gosh. Warning? Didn't I already do warning on one though, and I got it wrong? Crossing for cyclists. Oh man. What is the minimum speed on an expressway? Is there no minimum speed? I wish that wasn't there. 80 is what, like 55, 60 miles an hour, right? That's kind of like our minimum speed. This is really hard. It could be 100 though. No, it's not 100. It's either minimum or 80. Fuck. Oh man. I thought I would do better than this. 21 out of 39. What does this traffic sign mean? I have no idea. Absolute warning for a traffic jam. I feel like that would be like multiple cars. Parking allowed for cars. It doesn't seem like it's parked. This is really beginning of an expressway because it's blue. Isn't that for cyclists? Or it was a, I don't know. Yes. Okay. All right. We're back. We're back, baby. We are back.
We are back, baby.
Which traffic sign is a mandatory sign? I said mandatory. Really weird right there. What is going on? What is a mandatory sign? I feel like they're both a mandatory sign? A and B. Shoot. A mandatory sign can be recognized by its round shape and blue color. I thought because it was blue, that was it. But that one's blue too. So confusing. What does this traffic sign mean? Didn't we already do this? Or is it different? I don't want to I can scroll down and look at my questions too. I don't want to go back. What does this traffic sign mean? Overtaking prohibited? Yes. Which traffic sign indicates that turning left is mandatory? Oh, it's got to be A, right? It's got to be A, because B is no, but is it neither? Because, oh my gosh. A. There we go. There we go. I might be able to salvage this to 50-50. I just got to get one more right, at least. What does this symbol mean? Rear fog lights, dipped beam, high beam, front fog lights. You have a sign for rear and front fog lights? What? And dipped beam? Like, we already did the high beam. So I'm going to say, I don't even know what a dipped beam, maybe. That's not something that we have, so we're on it. Let's go. What does this traffic sign mean? Turning left mandatory, turning right prohibited, dead end street, turning left prohibited. Okay, turning right prohibited. Which traffic sign is about 100 meters in front of a pedestrian crossing? A, got it. A fire extinguisher must be present in the car. That's got to be wrong, right? I mean, I know you guys are like really, really safe, but a fire extinguisher? I don't think I've ever seen a fire extinguisher in a car. Maybe a truck, like a truck that I used to drive for work. We're going to say wrong. I don't think you need that. Oh my God. No way. Seriously? Every car has a fire extinguisher? Oh, I had no idea. Seriously, my mind is blown. Okay. You approach a crossroad with a policeman. What does this signal mean? That's got to mean stop, right? You must enter the crossroad. All drivers must stop and leave the crossroads. You must give way to drivers from the right. No, you got to stop. What? All drivers must stop and leave the crossroads. Like you have to turn around? All right. All right. What does this symbol mean? Cruise control. It's got to do something with speed. There we go. There we go. All right. Last one. What does this traffic sign mean? Roundabout. Mandatory direction of the roundabout. Warning for yeah. All right. End of my practice test. I got 29 out of 50. I don't know. I feel like I would fail. I would fail really bad. All right. That's with 0 knowledge though on your guys' driving. All right. So don't make fun of me too hard in the comments. I'm not dumb. I swear I've just never seen any of these before. All right, guys. I'm head out of here. I've had enough embarrassment for the day. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.